Hi Leo, welcome into a brief next 48-hour tarot reading for you. I of course want to thank you so much for joining me for this reading, but as we proceed, as always, keep in mind it is general and it's meant to pertain to the following 48-hour period for you, beginning around when you were guided or drawn to this video, not just following when I post it. I just had to start over after the first attempt due to a bird being so loud that I couldn't even channel the messages accurately. Anyways, I did get a bunch of little messages for you, a handful before the reading. First of which was animals all around. Could be a source of communication from spirit at certain points, or healing could come from that, right? A source of comfort. I do feel as if with the other message of wow, as the power takes over, there's going to be certain moments where, say, you're strutting out and about, you're driving, you're accomplishing. Even when you're just doing nothing, I want to say, or even watching content or reading, it just, this powerful feeling comes over you. Could be due to spirit, could be due to just you, your energy shifting, your empathic ability for some, but that will feel very interesting to say the very least. I do feel like you're thinking a lot in the next 48 about a lot of different subjects. That's going to vary from case to case as to what that actually is. I can't remember the other messages, but let's continue. I'm hearing you will remember what you're meant to when you're meant to, okay? If you forget something, it's purposeful. Sacrifice, we're pulling from the animal card, the animal oracle deck, the sacrifice bull card, reliability, the goat card, and the elephant card talking about leadership, as well as the tiger card talking about will. I do get a little bit of nervousness about you, okay, about your energy at certain points, your ancestors taking a focus at one, if not multiple points, but I really feel like it's not going to get the best of you, this nervousness. You'll just keep pushing forward, you'll adapt, go around if need be, but it feels like throughout the next 48, people are going to be viewing you as very reliable, very resourceful, okay, very mature. And I feel like people are noticing that you're changing and you're going to be feeling very bold. I mean, there's a very powerful vibe coming from both of these images. I do feel like there's a larger than life vision that you have for yourself, but there's a need to stay put for the time being and potentially heal or just gain more abundance to make that happen for you at the right destined time. But there's a focus on what you've had to sacrifice and what you're going to need to sacrifice at a certain point moving forward in order to see something come to be for you, in order to succeed more. But I also feel like you're thinking about one, if not multiple sacrifices when it comes to, okay, levels of comfort. Say you work a job, but it's not ultra comfortable, but you make a good amount of money or just necessary money. You succeed more. It could be more in regards to you needing to or have been giving up one, if not multiple, negative habits or minimalizing them, giving up overspending for some. But the leadership card as well as the will card, they're saying the spiritual meaning of a tiger and of an elephant coming into play. I do feel as if there's, again, this wise leadership vibe about you. You're going to feel like you're being watched over. For some drawn to the reading, it's going to be one, if not multiple, say authority figures or other people in your life physically, but I do feel like for a lot, it's your spiritual connection. It's like, I'm always being observed, guided, at the very least watched, okay? Even if that's not watched over, it feels like somebody, if not multiple spirits and or people in your life could be pointing out little moments of what you do, what you don't do, how you're looking, what you need to be doing. And this could feel very overwhelming at a certain point or multiple, could feel just very consistent, could be used to it. I'm hearing numb to it. But the tiger card talking about how there's this will about you to keep pushing forward. It's like, if I didn't give up due to that past tower moment or that past disappointment, difficulties, I'm hearing health issues for some, then you're not going to give up now, okay? Bear with me. I need to just take a deep breath. We're going to pull from the Mystic Mondays. I do feel like there is, for a lot drawn to the reading, although you're feeling quite powerful, at least for the most part in the next 48, a peaceful vibe, right? And this is drawing people in and it's helping you with something. The Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. There is a mysterious way about you. You could be pushed to think about somebody from the past, if not multiple people, that you should have never trusted, all right? Or were prevented from even being associated with or continuing to trust. Anyways, but I do feel as if in the midst of thinking about this ultimate investment or ultimate career situation, ultimate financial success, this stemming from what you're working on, what you're viewing, right? It reminds me of me watching these multi-millionaire real estate shows. Anyways, I just love them. It reminds me that I'm meant for more. But I just feel like you're thinking about certain stresses that you've dealt with in the past when you maybe attempted to make a shift in the right direction, or could be stresses you're dealing with now, or both. But I feel like you just are going through more within than maybe you even realize. Now, I do obviously feel other people aren't fully getting, and I feel like this is selective, it's strategic, what you're going through, but it's like you might put your finger on something that's changing within you, or something you're meant to go through or continue to go through in the next 48. And this could feel very eye-opening and potentially a little bit concerning, but I really don't feel like you're meant to see it in the concerning light. Anyways, to continue. The Five of Cups, the High Priestess. It's like you can't help but expect the worst. For some, this is in regards to your spirituality, like me being spiritually messed with. This could be in regards to where you're living and or working, or one if not multiple people you're wrapped up with. But it feels like at times you're being reminded, part of you expecting the worst is because you're so intuitive, right? It's like if I wasn't that intuitive, sure, I wouldn't have the guidance, the assistance in a lot of other ways, but I wouldn't as well be so, I want to say, pessimistic, or almost to that extent when it comes to people, situations. So I just feel like you're thinking about a lot once again, all right? But try not to overthink. But when it comes to be, because I feel like it will for most, just kind of try to take yourself out of your head. Find one, if not multiple ways to do so. I'm also hearing stepping towards more. The Three of Pentacles. I do feel like it's a 48-hour period where you're being noticed. Yeah, again, going back to what we were talking about, I feel like it's this stepping towards the dots connecting. It feels like you could be thinking about past realizations, better understanding. And I do feel as if it's just the beginning. It's like there are more dots to be connected, a better sight, a bit of or a lot of illumination for you moving forward, but in divine timing. If you got all of it at once or in the same chunk of time, it would be truly overwhelming, and you might not grasp it, let it absorb, digest it to the best of your ability or in the way you're meant to. But I feel as well in the next 48, you're thinking about something that you're watering and how that's working to your advantage. But seeing that water, that foundation thriving for you more so moving forward. I'm hearing temptation. Temptation. That could be more than one level of which, and that's taking a highlight. When you don't give in, you feel 10 times better. Things work out more so in your favor, but it's a work in progress. The Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. Yeah, I can't help but think that a lot of you are thinking about a past living situation and or a past job, or potentially a business that just didn't work out, left you with disappointment. You could need to heal from making money, heal from, I want to say, even levels of taking care of yourself, like working out. But the King of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. It's this feeling of you being passionate, independent, and doing things your way, doing things Leo's way, and helping people all the meanwhile. Potentially a little bit emotional all the meanwhile. But that paying off. And again, you being viewed as reliable, intelligent, I didn't mention yet, but bold through it all. A feeling of you not smiling enough, okay? So I would say when you notice that, whether it's because Spirit's pointing it out or you just realize it, somebody else could point that out, maybe watch something funny. Like I typically will watch TikTok to get a good laugh in, even though it's not always funny, but you know yourself best, okay? It's a very, I want to say, productive next 48 where there's a lot going on. Again, a lot more happening within your mind. They're saying your heart, your soul then meets the eye than other people realize. than even you realize at times, because I feel like you block out what you're going through to kind of get things done, to be more so in the present moment. Again, I'm getting the vibe of you kind of trying not to acknowledge every message coming through from spirit. Anyways, I feel like it's an important next 48 where you potentially will have the chance to heal, accomplish a lot, and learn more about what you're going through, and will more so moving forward. All right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your next 48, and I'll see you next time.